What's up, guys? It's Spencer Counts back in another video. If you could tell, we're in a little bit of a different scenery here. We're in my room right now. If you could tell by the title of the video, we're actually going to be doing a review on the new scooter I got. I'll put the building process right here. So you notice we got a little cherry on now. I really just cut the MFX brake. It was pretty stiff already. So we have the little cherry on now. We're going to go ahead and slap the two wheels on the front and the back and put the bars on next. Alright guys, so you just saw these clips of me building the scooter. Really quick, I gotta say that this is not sponsored. I'm not sponsored. This is not my video. I'll put the video in the link in the description. It's a great video. I love it. Made by the Concrete Crew. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so here we have my new scooter. Sorry about the cord, if you see it right here, maybe you can see the cord. I got this new mic and it works really, really well, but it's just, the cord is not as long as I thought it would be, so I'm gonna have to get an extension for it, but you know, it works out. But we are starting off, let's start with the wheels. Actually, you know, we'll start at the top. We'll start with the grips. Here we have Raptor grips. These are really big. They're huge, honestly. Like, I don't know if you can see that, maybe. They're ginormous compared to most grips. Like, these things are huge. I honestly like them because I have big hands. They're skinny, but they're big, so I can fully wrap my hands around them, and I don't like wrap my hands around each other. So these are really nice. Came with bar ends. I was gonna put my fastened bar ends on here, but these they fit better, obviously. So kept the bar ends here. Moving down, got the Sachem bar. Only came with the Sachem Complete. I actually ended up cutting my tilt bars width-wise, and they were just not as wide as I wanted them to be. So these Sachem bars kind of came in clutch because they were a little thin for me. I liked them wider. Coming down to the clamp, we got another Raptor clamp right here. SCS clamp, SCS fork. That's another reason I got this Complete, is I wanted SCS, and I was not going to pay an extra $170 for a fork and clamp when I could get the deck I wanted and all of that for way cheaper. So definitely a good purchase there. The clamp is super strong. I have never gotten a crooked wheel with this clamp. It's really nice. I will say that the bolts will be, like, if you're not careful, they'll be really uneven if you don't tighten them right, because obviously one area of the clamp is a little bit thicker than the other. So if you're not careful, they can become pretty uneven when you're tightening them. So you really got to be careful for that. But besides that, it's pretty nice. All right, moving down, we have the Titan headset right here. If you are able to see that, Titan headset. It's really smooth. I got it straight out of the box and didn't have to grease it. I actually just greased it today because it was starting to get a little dry, but it was really nice for a good week or so. Actually, it's like 2 weeks. I didn't have to touch it, so that was great. I could just slap the bars on and go with it from there. Going further down, we have Diamond clamp, or Diamond fork, I mean. So the Diamond fork is not a cheap fork. I'm pretty sure it's like $90 when it's not included on the complete. So definitely not a cheap fork. It's really strong. I'm not even gonna say pretty. It's really strong. This thing has taken a little bit of a beating over the week, I would say, or 2 weeks I've had this. So I don't even see a single scratch on it yet. It's super nice. There's a little scratch right there, but you know, I really like how it holds the Allen wrench in there for you, or the nut. You don't have to have 2 Allen wrenches or an Allen wrench and a thing. Once you use the socket and you just tighten it a little bit, you can just take your Allen wrench and start cranking away at it. That's the fork. AR Diamond fork comes with the complete. Now we have my Root Industry wheels. If you watch my last scooter check, I had these still. These are really nice. They've held up really well. I was expecting them to dehub pretty quickly, but they're holding up. If you could tell, it's kind of tight. I probably need to loosen my wheel a little bit, but the Root Industry, just the classic hollow core wheels and 110s. Next, we're gonna start here. Not really start, but we're gonna go to the Chetty I made. This was pretty easy. I really just chopped the brake and made myself a little Chetty. It's really nice. I think that I probably could have cut it a little bit more evenly, but it works just fine. It saved me $30 from buying a TSI Chetty fender, so that works. And now the part everybody's been waiting for, the AO Sachem deck. The Sachem, when it comes on the complete, it does not come with a Chetty like it normally would if you bought it by itself, but that's fine because I made my own, so we're good there. It does come with a flex fender. It's also pretty stiff. It's pretty stiff for a brake, so if you don't have a fender and you don't want to buy one, the flex fender will it'll do you okay for a little while. This actually comes with 125 millimeter wheels, which were way too big for me. I've ridden 100s and 110s forever, so obviously I ride 110s now, but when I started I rode 100s and then went up to 110s. So I think the highest I would go is 115, just because I like it low. I don't want it that high. But 125s, they're huge. So if you're looking for the biggest wheel, there you go. So now we're going to go on to, should you buy this? This is going to be really quick. It's a yes. I think if you're looking for a bigger complete, you're a bigger guy, or you want a bigger scooter, a wide deck, obviously, I would highly suggest buying this, because like the deck and the fork alone are $300, and that's how much the complete is, like if you bought them separately. But it comes with the clamp, headset, bars, obviously, 125 millimeter wheels. Like, this could easily be like a $600 complete that you could buy, but they have it at $300, which I think is insanely cheap for how much you get. It's pretty light. I got it expecting it to be heavy, but it's really light and it's really even. Like, the bars in the fork really really even out the weight of the deck. So when you do like tail whips, catches, anything like that, it feels really nice. So yeah, now that you've seen Scooter, we're gonna go get some clips.